core competency for guidance must learn in the category 4, which is professionalism. So the first one is attendance. So attendance, counselors should be a role model. There should be a culture and attending classes regularly, so they can be a role model for the students. It is important to show up on time and be present for both students' contact days and professional development days.
Okay, back to me to the reflects on counseling and professional practices. What is meant by that? So, first is continuously reflects open the scope, sequences, content and even impact of the counseling professional practice on student achievement and success. So, what is continuous reflection? Which is continuous reflection is regularly thinking about the range, which is the scope, order, sequence, content and effects, which is an impact of counseling and professional methods on how well students do in school and life. Example, taking time to consider what counseling methods are used, or in what order what topics are covered and how they help students succeed. Next is formulates questions. Formulate questions collects and analyzes data to answer questions about the effectiveness of counseling practices. Okay, which is asking questions and collecting data. Creating inquiries, which is the questions itself, and gathering information to understand how effective counseling practice are. Example, asking questions like, are students benefiting from our counseling sessions, and then gathering data through surveys, interviews or academic records. Next is collecting data, which is analyzing data, examining the information collected to find answers and insights about the effectiveness of counseling methods. Example, looking at survey responses or academic performances trends to see if counseling practices are making a positive impact on student achievement and success. In summary, reflecting on counseling professional practices involve regularly thinking about how counseling methods are structured and how they impact student success. It also involves asking questions, collecting data, analyzing information to assess the effectiveness of this practice.
Do you know, by using the technology, counselors can keep the accurate data and record for their students. And they also, by using the digital tools also, they can streamline their record keeping for the students, and they can ensure that information is easily accessible and when needed. For example, before this, when they use paper, they may be not easy to connect if they are not in the school or they are not in their home office. Okay, next is the combination of the tools and technique to monitor their student progress. For example, they regularly review the academic performance data, their conduct studies with students and track their participation in counseling session and the other support service. And lastly, how they can maintain a daily appointment log is crucial for them to keeping track their schedule and ensuring that they are meeting with the student, the needs of their students, and in a timely manner. By documenting their appointment, they also can identify any patterns or trend that may require for their further information.
We move on to number 4, which is communicate with student families. What is that? Okay, communicate with student family. Regularly communicates with student progress with. Regularly communicate student progress with the student or even his or her parents, guardians in a manner easily understood. Like regular communication of student progress is like keep parents or guardians updated, on their child progress in a way that is easy for them to understand. Example, providing clear and timely updates on academic performance, behavior, and any other relevant information that relate to it through emails, phone call, WhatsApp. With this era, it easily can get through between parents and also counselor, or even involved in the parent-teacher meetings. It can be included. Next is handles parent concerns professionally and respectfully. Okay, handling parent concerns professionally. What is that? Maybe deals with any concerns that or issue that raised by parents or guardians of students in a professional and respectful manner. As example that we can take is listening attentively to parents' concerns, addressing them with empathy and understanding, and working collaboratively, bekerjasama, to find solutions that benefit the student itself. In summary, communicating with student families involves regularly updating parents on their child's progress and addressing any concerns raised by them in a professional and respectful manner.
In terms of communication with student family, the counselor should be a link between the school and parents. It is important for counselor to make sure that both sides can talk well and work together. Next is counselor can use different tools and ways to talk with family of students. For example, using phones, computers. It is easier for parents and counselor to work together. Next is letting families know about the school teaching plans is super important. The counselor should regularly telling parents about what happening at schools, the counselor should tell the parents what happening at schools.
For the counselor instructional and guidance program, they actively engage family or like father and mother to involve in their program, because it is crucial for the counselor to collaborate with parents and guidance to ensure the best support for their students. And then last one, counselor work closely with outside agencies, organization, and also individuals. By collaborating with these partners, with this collaboration, counselor can collectively ensure that the well-being and success of their students, always putting their best interests at the forefront of counselors' effort. In school, need to participate in a professional learning community, like they work collaboratively with their colleague for the achievement and success for their students. And second one, they need to work as a team to attain this streak and building goal for their student. Third one is they need to contribute to a positive and good environment for their students in school. And lastly, they need to collaborate and consultation with the school colleague, parents, and any other agency. The purpose for this is to support their student in learning and also their well-being.
Next is number 6, which is growing and developing professionally. Okay, this is to demonstrate, in A, demonstrates an attitude of lifelong learning and continuous professional growth through active participation in professional growth and development opportunities. I highlight here, which is attitude of lifelong learning. It shows a mindset of always learning and growing professionally to stay updated on new counseling techniques and approaches. Example, attending workshops, conferences, training session. Training session to stay updated on new counseling techniques and approaches. And the second highlight that I get from this is displays and an inquiry orientation towards professional practice, open to the possibility that there may be other more effective practices than the ones currently in use, which is inquiry orientation that approaches professional practice with curiosity and openness to the idea that there might be better way to do things. Example, being willing to explore new counseling methods or strategies, or considering feedback from colleges and students. We move to the next highlight, which is continue to increase content area knowledge, to develop expertise in best counseling practices, and to increase technological knowledge and skills, which is I highlighted the increasing knowledge and expertise is to keep improving knowledge in their field of expertise and enhance skills in counseling practices and technology. Example like reading books or research or articles or a journal to deepen our understanding of counseling theories, attending seminars like I said before, to learn about the innovative of counseling techniques and acquiring proficiency in using technology for counseling process or counseling purposes. In summary, growing and developing professionally involve maintaining a lifelong learning mindset, being open to new ideas and practices, and continuously improving knowledge. And skills, also skills in counseling, and relate to that.
And lastly, show professionalism. The counselor should acting professionally. They should behave appropriately in every time. Counselors should always be honest, fair, and respectful when dealing with colleagues, students, parents, and the public. So in this, everyone deserves a fair chance to do well. Lastly, as a counselor, we follow the rules that set by schools, by our school and district to protect everyone's privacy and safety.